Hello, Dominic from BMT Spain, the channel for beginners to advanced players, and this is beginners course number 7. As always, we will start with some throwing and catching, then some shadow tennis movements, and today we will start with the forehand direction and the serve direction. So let's get to it. So, and again, as always, we start by catching and throwing, trying to get to the ball. Let the hands lead you to the ball is the idea. Yeah, and keep the ball on the right side. Doesn't matter if you get into the right foot or the left foot. Yeah, afterwards, she will see that she has to learn to turn if it's more with the front foot, but that's later on. Now, get the ball, and then again, we start the shadow. There she should turn a little more. Yep, get the hands to the arrow. Voila, there she turned better. And this is always the way we start. Yeah, follow your hands. Then afterwards we can also start like go for a lower ball, go for a higher ball, because that will change the hand position. And that hand position will also change the body position. And that's the idea. So get the hands as close as possible toward the ball, to where you're going to hit the ball. So get your hands towards the contact point. Let your hands lead the body to that point. Let your hands take the distance. Yeah, let your hands wait for the bounce. Let your hands make the turn. Yeah, and this is how we're looking for the ball. So we will start with the direction. Yeah, get the hand in the right position at contact. And we start with just go down, back and forward, find the ball, touch the ball, to have a feeling, to have an idea of the position at contact. So she doesn't have to finish now, that we will do in the next part. So she's going down and back. It's also kind of preparation for fastest balls, you will see later on. And once you have a little idea, we start to bounce and turn, touch and finish again. So now she has to find the ball, make contact in the direction, so the racket or the hand should be in the direction where you want to play the ball, and bounce and turn, touch and finish we are doing here. And also here now I'm trying to tell her, yeah, that we can count also the ball in 5. So we have bounce is 1 and contact is 5. So we actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yeah, and again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And also with the lower balls, when they go faster, she doesn't have to go up, just going back and forth. And we do the same running. It's always easier to bring the ball back in the direction it's coming from. So afterwards we will change the directions, yeah, from a cross ball to a long line. Yeah, and from a long line to a cross ball. Yeah, so this is how we work step by step. So here I'm explaining the two ways of counting, from contact to contact and from bounce to contact. One is to know how fast the game is, and the other one is to know how much time you have for your swing. Ahora vas a contar la velocidad de tu golpe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ahora la velocidad de la pelota. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ahora la velocidad de tu golpe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now we do it also on the other side of the field. Yeah, this is another direction, but the ball goes back in the cross line. So it's easier to bring the ball back in the same line it's coming from. And we will see that here, that once you have a cross ball that has to go long line, like we're starting to do here, you will see that, yeah, it's another distance, it's another contact point here. And you have to adjust to that, especially on this way. The ball is coming into her body. You will see on the other side, when the ball goes away from her body, it will be much easier. But here it's coming into her body, so the distance is a little different. This is after a few minutes, you see it starts to go better, and that's why practice makes more perfect. So here she has a better distance. Once in a while like this, she has to pull herself away, because she's getting too close to the ball, but it's a different distance and another contact point for changing the direction. And here she's going long line from a cross ball. As you can see, the ball goes away from her, which will make it easier. So that's why we do the different directions. and it will also be the same when we go in the other directions. Yeah, but this is how we work. And then we started to play a few minutes with the red balls. Yeah, the red balls are slow. The next time we will go with the orange balls. So also playing the cross line. We didn't have enough time to also change the other direction, but this is a rally and it goes slower, so she should be busy focusing on the, like you heard me say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will be very slow because the ball is softer. So a few minutes of this. So now we start with serve the direction, which will be point 5, and at 5 is where we, in the beginning like now, learn to actually push the ball in the direction. So we want to push the tip of the racket in the direction we want to play. So now here you see that the racket is still above the arm, and that racket tip at that position should already be below the wrist. So she has to push more the racket, yeah, before the arm starts to go down, like I'm explaining here. You point the tip of the racket and then the arm continues down. So in the beginning we want to stop, yeah, we don't complete our swing, we just learn to stretch and push. Try to get that racket in the direction where we want the ball. So again here the arm was too much going down and she was not really pushing the ball out of the hand, pushing the tip of the racket towards the service box. That's the idea of getting direction. So we start frontal, then we went to the normal position, but not the complete motion already. So just the turn, the stretch and the push. Action 3, 4 and 5. Voila, this was a good one. 3 is the turn, 4 is the stretch, 5 is the push. This is what we need. And then we start to try to get this, voila, from the complete 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and try to control the push, not swinging out of the arm. The arm stretches, and as always, the one gets more and more important. The better the one, the more time you have for 2, 3, 4 and 5. So let's have a view from the back, if we can see if the ball really goes in the right direction. And working on rhythm, the 1 for the toss, the 5 is where you push the ball. So, and we don't talk about speed for the moment, yeah. Learn to find that rhythm, learn to find the control, go to the ball and push the ball in the beginning, yeah. We don't talk a lot about the pronation at this moment. So now to the other box and working on rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 is getting the ball in the direction out of the hand, because the racket is in the hand. See, she went too fast with the arm, so the 1 again here was not good. So the more the 1 is go to the side, the more you have to move. Yes, it's hard to stretch to the ball, so the 1 gets more and more, yeah, just like I'm showing here. The 1 will help you, yeah, to get more time to do all the rest. And once you get a decent idea of the complete swing, you start to find the rhythm, then you can find for yourself, do I go faster, do I get slower? Some people have a lower toss, but if you don't control the complete swing, it will be hard. So always in the beginning a higher toss, and once you get rhythm, you can start to find your own rhythm, lower or higher toss.